Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Today, we got a lot to talk about. Bitcoin is trying to find its floor at about $52,000. We're trying to stay above $50,000 today, guys. We're going to talk about some of the big moves that I've been making. Now, if you're hearing it right now, yeah, I got a little bit of music on in the background. Do me a favor, if you're in the chat, let me know, how are the volumes? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Because if we don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it very fast. So please leave a comment for me there. This is the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Today, guys, Bitcoin is trying to stay afloat. And in the meantime, we've been making some incredible gains, incredible plays here within the Bitcoin DeFi space. Yes, people are building DeFi on Bitcoin. And yes, everybody in the crypto space is seemingly missing the boat on this call. Stacks, it is huge. People are going crazy over it right now. And the people that aren't, I think they're missing the boat. McLovin says the volume's perfect. I'm glad to hear it. Very, very good. So we'll mess around with it a little bit today. We're experimenting. So those of you guys that are welcoming or joining the chat, welcome, everybody. Good to see my friends, the family. Let's call it the Crypto Report family in the chat. We got 13 viewers and 7 likes. Smash the like button and let's get right into it. Because guys, I made some big moves. Now, I've been very bullish on a lot of things lately, and I'm making a lot of moves. And if you're not following them on every move, well, good. You got to do your own research, make your own plays. Do not follow the leader here. That's not what the name of the game is. You do your own research, you make your own picks. What I'm doing here on this channel, though, is I'm talking to you guys about all the plays that I am making as I am making them. If I'm not telling you about it in our private Discord, immediately I'm getting to you guys as soon as I can. I'm tweeting it out. I'm putting out videos about it. I'm telling you guys the moves that I'm making, because the key here that we pride ourselves on this channel is transparency. I put my money where my mouth is, and if I move some money around, I want to keep you guys aware of it. So I did make some big moves, and I'm going to tell you guys about those, so you're going to want to stick around to the very end of this one. We're going to get into some of the breaking news in the day. What's going on? McLovin says, I knew you'd be making bank on Bitcoin DeFi, and I am making bank. My portfolio for 2024 is right now at its highs for 2024, which is great to see. So we're moving in the right direction, and it's not happening on Crow yet, but like McLovin's saying in the chat, he is saying, I think you'll be a millionaire in this crypto cycle just from Bitcoin DeFi, and that's what the title is. That's what we're talking about. We're going to talk about Crow as well. Some of the plays I've been making recently, some of the things that I'm thinking about. We'll talk about some of the trending altcoins. Here's how we're going to do it, guys. We're going to get into the charts. We're going to talk about the trending tokens on the day. Then we're going to go ahead and look at some of the big breaking news on the day. Not a lot of crazy news going on right now. And then we're going to look at some of the killer plays that I've made recently and some of the most recent moves that you might want to be aware of. Because I have been shuffling some of my bags around. You're going to want to hear the move I made with my Alex tokens. I teased it in my last night video. You're going to want to hear more about it. Probably if you've been following us at all here on this channel and you're curious what I'm doing next. You know, everybody's got to have their own strategy, so we got to continue to do the research. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let me know if the music is okay, if it's distracting, if the volume is right. I really appreciate your feedback. If I need to cut the music, I'll cut the music, guys. But let's get into it. So, looking at, and when I get into the news stories here, I'm gonna cut some of the tunes. But looking at Bitcoin right now, we're at $51,800. We are doing all right now. Looking at the broader market, we're still feeling a little bit greedy right now, which is fine. And that explains some of the crazy plays that I've been making recently with some of these meme tokens relating to Bitcoin DeFi. So right now, guys, Ethereum is at almost $3,000, which is absolutely crazy. And what we're seeing right now is something very interesting. And shout out to my partner on the channel, Black Sea, who tweeted it out. Bitcoin's pumping. What does that mean? I think that's what he tweeted. Ethereum's pumping. What does that mean? When Ethereum pumps, that means it's time for what? It's time for altcoins to absolutely rip, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. We got a lot of double-digit gainers today. Some of them are Ethereum competitors. Some of them are different tokens entirely, but we see Bitcoin pump to start a bull cycle. The bull cycle's coming. The Bitcoin halving's coming in April. Mid-April. It's coming, guys. And then we should get a parabolic rally going, maybe a big crash. We'll talk more about that at some point around that halving. But as Bitcoin pumps, then Ethereum finally finds its move up. And after Ethereum starts breaking out like crazy, then what do we get? We get an altcoin rally. And that altcoin rally is coming in the form of Arweave pumping 24% today, WorldCoin pumping 20% today. WorldCoin is up 176% over the last 7 days. The top gainer of the last 7 days coming up out of nowhere. I heard rumors that maybe, I think Sam Altman, guy from ChatGPT, or used to be from ChatGPT, maybe talked about this, but WorldCoin certainly making strides. Not one that I'm crazy about, but heck, you know, guys, there's going to be a lot of ways to make money. There's going to be a lot of functional narratives to make money. I believe that the Bitcoin DeFi narrative is the #1 narrative for the next bull cycle. Personally, I'm a big bull on Cronos as well. That's a very good bet in my mind. That's my personal opinion. I have a hypothesis for that. Now, what I want to stress to you guys is just because I am making moves in any particular direction doesn't mean that you should be doing the same. Everybody's got their own different risk levels. Some people want to join into the Cronos ecosystem and only do the Cronos ecosystem. Some people are only in the Solana ecosystem because they have a strong belief there. And if your research has led you to that, well, then I'm not going to sit here and disagree with you. I'm just going to give you guys my perspective on what's going on right now. WorldCoin's certainly hot. Arweave is hot. BitGet token. I'm bullish on exchange tokens. I think exchange tokens do well. That's why I'm so bullish on Cronos. There's a big hypothesis behind that if you're not already aware of and you're new to the channel, well, you got to go back, guys. I do videos on Crow almost every day. But there's a lot of great movers right now. VeChain, you know, I was just hanging out. I had a poker game the other night with my partner on the channel, Black Sea, and a couple other buddies. We had a nice time. And we were watching the UFC, actually. Crypto.com is in the Crypto.com arena. You know, they've got the Crypto.com arena. They've also got a partnership with the UFC. Saw the Crypto.com logo in there. That's fantastic to see. What we also saw was a VeChain partnership on the floor. Very interesting to see. I actually never really realized that. VeChain, supply chain for China. That's kind of what the concept of that one is, in my understanding. You know, another blockchain competitor out there. There's going to be a lot of blockchains. There's going to be a lot of winners. But we're looking for the big gains, guys. Brandon in the chat. Good to see you, Brandon. Maddie C says, likes the music. What kind of car did you get, Maddie? I'll talk about the car. We didn't get the car yet. We're still shopping for a car. We talk about real world things here too, not just crypto. We have a lot of fun. Talk about chicken piccata. So if you're new and you have no idea what I'm talking about, but you like what you're hearing, well, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. A lot of people are talking about AI plays today. This is very interesting to me. I think AI is certainly going to be an interesting narrative. Let's see how it plays out. Now, I had some folks were telling me to sell my Crow for Caspa. Now, Caspa's up. I'm not selling my Crow for Caspa, but I am bullish on Caspa. Caspa's doing very well. Some people say it's the next Bitcoin. That's taking it a little too far for me. In fact, I think Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin because people are building DeFi on Bitcoin. If you look in this chat, you've got some bulls. McLovin understands what's going on here with Bitcoin DeFi. I got some folks following us down this road and making some good gains right now. Here's the big problem, though, guys. Here's the big problem. Bitcoin needs to stay afloat. Bitcoin has been doing tremendously well. Let me zoom out here. Let me go over to the weekly time frames. Let me go to auto fit the data to the screen. And what you'll see is bull cycles, bear cycles, bull cycle, bear cycle, bull cycle, bear cycle, bull cycle coming. And we're headed in the right direction. So as Bitcoin's been headed up, what happened? Naturally, Ethereum is starting to follow. And what we're seeing is some altcoins are moving up right now. My #1 altcoin pick outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum for a tried and true safe gain right now is Stacks. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin and they're doing it via Stacks. I think that it's absolutely incredible. It's a huge barrier to entry right now. And what I want you guys to realize is Stacks token in the last bull cycle had a very nice run. We are now approaching those previous highs at $3.47. We're getting closer. Why? Bitcoin's been pumping. Ethereum is starting to move. And now we have altcoins starting to move. And there's a narrative growing about Stacks. You still don't see the top YouTube influencers, the top Twitter influencers going crazy over Stacks yet. Mark my words, I think it's going to happen. Not financial advice, no facts here, just speculation based on my research. If you're doing any of the research that I'm doing, you're probably coming to the same conclusion that Stacks is going to be huge. Because right now, if you look at the market cap of Ethereum and you see the amount of products and the amount of money in the Ethereum DeFi ecosystem, you're going to see 28% of the market cap of Ethereum is the total value locked up in the DeFi space. Bitcoin's almost, it's like $1 trillion asset right now. I think it's probably at about $1 trillion. Let's see exactly what it is. Bitcoin right now coming in with a market cap at $1 trillion. And so hypothetically, friends, if Bitcoin's DeFi system is the same size relative to Ethereum's DeFi ecosystem, you're looking at $280 billion into Bitcoin DeFi. And so, yes, I have it in the title. STX, very bullish on it. WELSH, very bullish on it. And what you need to know is this is something that I've been thinking about more and more. STX hasn't even broken out to all-time highs yet, but it's about to, and we might get rejected off this previous high. It, again, what you have to be aware of is in the long-term trend, coming out of a bear market, we might have one dip before the absolute blast off. That being said, I want to remind you guys this. We go back to the buy the rumor, sell the news event with the Bitcoin spot ETFs. That's right here. That's what you're looking at. That's what this red wick is. And so what happened is we were building up with anticipation to the Bitcoin ETF launch, and then we had a crash. Could this have been the big crash before the Bitcoin bull cycle? Maybe. But historically, time would tell us that we're actually looking for a 30 to 50% dip. Now, maybe, the dangerous words, maybe this time it's different because people are building Bitcoin DeFi. Maybe not. Now, I'm very bullish on STX. I think this thing could break all-time highs, maybe even very soon. And if STX breaks all-time highs very soon, then maybe you're going to start to understand why I'm getting all degenerate-like when it comes to the first meme token ever built on Bitcoin and the layer 2 solution that makes DeFi on Bitcoin possible. STX is the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin that makes DeFi possible. If this breaks to a parabolic mode, the projects that are being built on STX, I'm very, very bullish on. Why? Because the market caps are very low. And again, Bitcoin is at $1 trillion market cap. And if Bitcoin's DeFi ecosystem is the same in size relative to Ethereum's market cap versus its DeFi ecosystem, then we're talking about billions upon billions of dollars coming into this space. And these are from a couple $1 million market cap coins, $50 million market cap coins. In some cases, I'm looking at a $1.2 million market cap coin that might hit $100 million. I think I found legitimate 100x plays, guys. And so I'm trying to scream it from the top of a mountain into your face so you guys are hearing me. Just pay attention. Pay attention. By the way, let me know what your thoughts are on the music. Is it okay? Is it distracting? What do we think of it? We're experimenting. I want to make this a little more entertaining. When I get into the stories, I'll pull back the music. Towards the end of the stream, we'll bring the music back, I think. But let's keep looking through, guys. So, Crocoin, doing all right. Nothing crazy right now. Trying to get back to its previous highs in the last cycle. Crocoin versus Bitcoin. Might have bottomed. Might be close to the bottom. I think we're looking, again, Ethereum's breaking out. Let's go down to the 4-hourly candles for Ethereum because, again, if Ethereum can continue to move, then we can see a continued altcoin rallies. Look at Ethereum go. Look at the 4-hourly candles, guys. We had the wick of wicks here in the last 4 hours. All-time highs for Ethereum, yearly highs for Ethereum going on. It's a beautiful thing. Last 2 hours are little red, not full on to the races yet. Bitcoin hasn't even hit all-time highs yet, new all-time highs yet. Bitcoin's going to hit new all-time highs this year at some point. When? I can't tell you guys exactly when. If I did, I'd be a billionaire. I'd be a billionaire along with all of you guys because I would have told you too. I can't tell you exactly when it's going to do it, or else I would have opened up a 1000x leverage trade on Bitcoin and to the moon we go. But I can't tell you that I'm very confident personally, based on everything we talk about on a daily basis, based on everything you're seeing from BlackRock and Fidelity getting into Bitcoin in a very wild way, from people building DeFi on Bitcoin for the very first time, the jokes of Ethereum being the testnet, and if you have no idea what you're talking about, just bear with me here. I'm going to talk to you guys about my plays and my hypothesis. We're seeing things move in the right direction here. In the broader market, Bitcoin should at some point this year break all-time highs. It might do it soon. And we might have a crash and some Bitcoin-related plays might get crushed, which might give you an opportunity to buy the dip. So if you're unfamiliar with stacks and you're unfamiliar with some of these plays, I want to talk to you guys about the end of the stream. Then just know that I don't think you're too late. If you're wondering, am I too late to this narrative that he's talking about so much? Am I too late to this? Did I miss the boat? I don't think you did. Maybe you missed the bottom. But if you're talking about potential 100x gains, that's 20, 50, 70x opportunities that I think we still have sitting in front of us, and we're going to continue to talk about them. So guys, smash the like button. subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and see what's going on right now. I'm going to cut the music here for a little bit and let's get to business. Okay, so if you look at what's going on now with Bitcoin, just Bitcoin. All right, folks. Miles Logan is asking, am I still in WELSH? I just bought more WELSH this morning. So I'll tell you about that. Stick around to the end. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I am doing with my Bitcoin plays. I sold a bunch of coins and I bought some more WELSH and another $1.2 million market cap coin. I think it's 1.5 now. That if it hits a $10 million market cap, could make a bunch of money. Extreme risk, guys. Could come with extreme reward. If this is just all too much and you guys do not want to go degen and gamble with some of these meme tokens or some of these new solutions coming to Bitcoin, it's all too confusing for you, fine. Maybe you just buy stacks. Maybe you just buy Bitcoin, and maybe you buy some of the other things that you're familiar with. Fine. But one thing's for sure, a Bitcoin bull cycle is coming. There's going to be a lot of opportunities ahead, and I'm very excited about it, friends. Very excited about it. We got 39 viewers, 18 likes. Do me a favor, crush the like button. Crush the like button. Glad we're doing all right today in the chat. People like the music. We're getting good notes on the music. That's good to hear. I like that. These are the tunes, by the way, that I listen to, and I pause it for now. We'll get serious with you. It's a nice little intro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To all you guys that are new, this is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. I'll talk about how to buy WELSH, Jonathan, and some of the plays that I'm making. Mr. Planet Profit. Bullish. Right now, guys, we have September, October, November, December, January, and February, all green for Bitcoin from 2023 to the first couple months in 2024. We're heading in the right direction. Just be aware, guys, that a red month could come at any moment. If you're looking for a buying the dip opportunity, it could be coming. Miles Logan just bought some WELSH on MEXC. Very good. Yes, you can buy it in a variety of places. I'll show you guys where I'm buying my stuff here at the end of the stream. But let's just talk about it a little more. Can we keep going? Can Bitcoin keep going? Do we need a red month? Well, we don't need a red month. Maybe we just had the buy the rumor, sell the news event, which that 22% crash that we had right in the beginning of January. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, but maybe not. So these plays that I am making are a little wild, and I want you guys to be aware of that. And again, I'm not advising anybody to do what I do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and things to consider as you're speculating with me, not with me, whatever. Bitcoin ETF mania driving a record week for crypto funds so far this year. So many people in the mainstream. Jim Cramer, that guy, came out and said, Mr. Bitcoin is not going to hold here at $40,000. You guys remember this? Well, guess what? We joked about it then. We could joke about it now because we were right. Jim Cramer called the bottom for Bitcoin again by being bearish. Things got bullish. That's just how it goes. This guy is always wrong. If Jim Cramer says one thing, you're typically better off doing the other. These ETFs are just driving insane records right now. There's over $10 billion right now in Bitcoin from Fidelity and BlackRock. There are people getting in to the S&P 500 right now. S&P 500 is rallying. Things are looking bullish. One day, these Bitcoin ETFs, guys, I'm going to just predict this. One day, these Bitcoin ETFs are going to be a part of the S&P 500. I don't know if that's next year. I don't know if that's 5 or 10 or 20 years from now. But at some point, that's going to happen. Because Bitcoin has proven the test of time. And we have governments from across the globe acknowledging the legitimacy of this in a variety of different ways. Even though the news about Elizabeth Warren flipping bullish on Bitcoin was technically fake, she did sign off on that paper. At least she didn't stop the Satoshi Nakamoto honoring flag from flying over the Capitol. If you have no idea what we're talking about here, you guys are going to have to follow the channel because we talk about every single news story here in this space, and you have to follow chronologically because if you're not with us, you're going to keep missing out. It's going to get more confusing. You're better off if you're here early, you're doing the research on your own, you're staying up to date on the daily changes. That's why we do so many video updates for you guys. It's crazy. We're doing 5 videos a day, live streams Monday through Friday, guys, because it's so important. The day-to-day moves. Nobody understands that who doesn't understand crypto. Crypto Twitter is very important. If it wasn't for crypto Twitter and it wasn't for YouTube, then, you know, guys, I wouldn't have been able to 5x my money over the last month in some of these lower cap plays that I've been talking to you guys about. And again, if you're just joining us now, stick around to the end. I'm going to tell you guys some of the plays I made with my bags recently that I want to update you guys on. But I want to get through some of this news. So one day, maybe Bitcoin ETFs enter the S&P 500 in some capacity. Maybe Coinbase stock does. Speaking of Coinbase stock, quick update for you guys there. Looking pretty good. I think this thing's going to continue moving. I've got some good money in this in my retirement accounts. Gets me pretty excited. Coinbase holds billions worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I think that when it comes to reporting earnings for this stock, the company is going to do very well just on those Bitcoin holdings alone. That doesn't even credit the fact that they're the custodian for the BlackRock ETF and that they just have one of the biggest exchanges in the world. They're one of the most downloaded apps when it comes to crypto, next to crypto.com, who actually outperforms them in a bull cycle. Another reason I'm bullish on Crow. Still holding my Crow bags. I know that a lot of the Crow fam out there is probably watching me talk about these Bitcoin plays and probably feeling some frustration that it's like, what is he? Is he leaving Crow behind? I'm not leaving Crow behind. I did sell some of my NFTs, which was a tremendous move for me personally. Made sense for me. Had the research, had a theory. Theory's true so far. Let's see if it keeps up. I'll keep you guys up to date on it, but I'm still holding my Crow bags because it's a safer play than some of these Bitcoin related plays. But I think these Bitcoin related plays have more upside. It's about diversification. It's not about being stuck in an echo chamber. You want to make sure that you're aware of as much as you can of what's going on. Again, another reason to subscribe, turn on notification bell for this channel to stay up to date with all things Bitcoin, crypto, you name it, guys. All right, so let's look through this. Coinbase stock, very bullish on. Robinhood stock, very bullish on it for the same reason. But let's talk more about the stacks thing. So there is a big upgrade coming for stacks. Some people have been saying that Ethereum was just the test net. Well, what does this mean? This means that some people believe the best place for DeFi to exist is on the biggest coin out there, and that's Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's super slow and it's expensive too, like Ethereum. It's not a better solution. That's what some skeptics might say. And I'm not telling you that Ethereum was the test net. I'm still bullish on Ethereum. I'm still bullish on everything. There's so many things to be bullish on. Solana, Avalanche, these are all going to perform well. I say it all the time. You can put on a blindfold. You can put some cryptocurrencies on a dartboard. You could throw some darts at that dartboard and pick any of the tokens up that you threw on that dartboard that were in the top 100, and you're probably going to make some money. In fact, you're probably going to make some really good money when a Bitcoin bull market actually comes. Fine. But we're looking for the better narrative and the one that makes the most sense to us. Now, does DeFi on Ethereum make sense anymore with the cost of Ethereum? And hey, they promised the 2.0 is supposed to solve the congestion, solve the cost, solve the speed. Well, that's what layer 2s are for. But which layer 2 do I use? Do I use Arbitrum? Do I use Optimism? Do I use Polygon? Well, it's a great question. And there's a lot of options out there. And there's a lot of great options out there. And they're working. And the development is incredible. But there's a theory out there right now that Ethereum was just the testnet, and these are all just experiments to lead us to the inevitable ending point, which is DeFi on Bitcoin, the most decentralized and most popular cryptocurrency in the world, that now has Bitcoin ETFs and institutions seemingly FOMOing into them. Is this legitimate? I don't know. I'm bullish on Ethereum. I'm bullish on Solana, but there's certainly something enticing about this narrative of Ethereum being the testnet. I don't think that Ethereum is the testnet. I think there's a world where Bitcoin DeFi, Ethereum DeFi, Solana DeFi, Cronos DeFi, Optimism, you name all these things, all these chains, Caspa DeFi, all these things can be a thing. Some are going to be bigger than others, but do you really want to fade on Bitcoin DeFi? Do you really want to miss the boat on the ground floor of Bitcoin DeFi? And my answer is, heck no. And so I'm aggressive, very aggressive in here right now. And I'm just going to be transparent with you guys on why. First up, Stacks. Stacks is a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. It's the one. It's the big one for the narrative of Bitcoin DeFi. Still learning more about Taproot, trying to understand some of that. Had a great little space I did on Twitter this morning, which was tiny, but I'm going to start doing more Twitter spaces. I'll talk to you guys more about that in a second. Stacks is going to have a Nakamoto upgrade coming. I tweeted this out to you guys that I want to share with you guys. In April the 15th to the 29th, a make or break Nakamoto upgrade will enable finalization times to drop from 30 to 45 minutes to 5 seconds. So right now, here's what you need to know. If you've experimented with Bitcoin DeFi at all, if you've dabbled with any of the stacks protocols like Alex Labs and you've done some swaps there, you've been following us, if you're familiar with this platform, okay, and you've done some bridging and you've done all these things, which are so darn confusing to so many, and that's okay, guys. Eventually you'll learn. You just got to keep digging, keep following us, keep learning more. If you're stumped when I talk about something, go do some research on your own. You'll figure it out, guys. I'm bullish on you and your learning abilities. You can do it. But if you've been playing around with some of these stacks plays, well, then you know already that a transaction on stacks takes about 30 minutes or so, and sometimes much longer and sometimes a little bit shorter, and you can speed up the transactions, all this good stuff, fine. But what I'm sharing with you guys today in depth is the plays that I'm making, the reason why I'm so bullish on all this right now. And please throw some questions at me in the comments down below. I'm getting through this hypothesis and just kind of these updates for you guys, and I'll go back to the chat. I'll answer all your questions, so smash the like button, leave a question, I'll answer them. Because I love you guys and I want to talk with the community directly. But there's an upgrade coming to Bitcoin DeFi. And that is going to make transactions take 5 seconds. That's slower than Solana, but it's about as fast as Crow. And so the question we have to ask ourselves is if Bitcoin transactions are cheaper and faster than transactions on Ethereum without the layer 2 solutions, then is the Bitcoin DeFi narrative more, less, as enticing as Ethereum plays, as Ethereum layer 2 plays? It's at least as enticing, if not more enticing. Well, and so what are some of the market caps on these plays? Well, here's a couple. Over the last 7 days, here's a couple coins that I've been talking about. If you've been following me on Twitter, then you've seen it. If you've been following us on YouTube, you've seen me make insane gains. See this? 338% gains over the last 7 days. I've been in that whole ride. WELSH, I've been in for over the 240% gains over the last 7 days. I did videos on this almost 14 days ago before this thing started to go up from the bottom. And you had a chance to get in if you were following us on this channel. What are the market caps of these things? WELSH is the first dog meme token built on Bitcoin. Let me unshare my screen and scream this in your face. You have an opportunity to buy the first dog meme token, heck, the first meme token ever built on Bitcoin. Are you hearing me? You have an opportunity to buy the first meme token, the first, not only meme token, dog meme token. You remember Dogecoin, you remember Shiba Inu, you remember Bonk. You have an opportunity to buy the first meme token on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin DeFi is being built in a very serious way for the first time ever. Bitcoin DeFi is not being built for the first time ever now. It's been being built, but it's being built on and talked about and utilized in the most serious way it's ever been before, and people don't even know about it yet. And so, again, this seemed obvious to me, which is why I couldn't help myself. I had to pivot. I had to talk more about it on the content. I had to sell some crypto.com NFTs to get more exposure to this because of how insanely bullish I am on it. And let me be very clear. If Bitcoin has that 30 to 50% retracement that I've been preaching to you guys that's possible around the halving, see these plays right here that I'm talking about that I'm so bullish on right now, which, by the way, these are memes, guys. These are memes. Don't put more money in than you're willing to lose. In fact, if this all makes no sense to you and you're not even bullish on Bitcoin DeFi, just forget it. Just forget I even talked to you about it, okay? Forget it. But if you have any interest in this, I'm not telling you guys to buy it. I'm telling you to consider if it is worthwhile to do more research on, or if it's worth getting a little exposure. Consider if it's worth it, or if it makes sense to you. The first dog meme token ever built on Bitcoin is currently at a $62 million market cap. Let's play this game. Let's play this game, guys. I have to just show you guys where my head's at here. Let me find the memes. I'll do it this way. Category. Alphabetical. So like I said, the first dog meme coin built on Bitcoin is at a $62 million market cap. Dogecoin is at a $12 billion market cap. Shiba Inu, the first dog meme on Ethereum, is at a $5.7 billion market cap. If WELSH takes the market cap of Shiba Inu's all-time high 700x gains, let's get a little more realistic. Maybe, but let's get a little more realistic. Can SHIB get overtaken by WELSH at its current market cap? That might even be a stretch as well. But if it can get even halfway there, that's 45x gains. It was 100x gains yesterday. It's catching up, guys. This number is getting smaller because WELSH's market cap is growing. Don't believe me? Here's the chart, guys. Here's the chart for WELSH. Here's where I bought in my first bag. And I shared it with you guys on the channel. I bought more here, and I just bought a little bit more right here on this dip this morning, and a little scrap, actually. No, I mean, I didn't even buy any up at the top of this candle. I'm buying more. Again, I'm not fading on the first dog meme ever built on Bitcoin. Why? Because it's a $62 million market cap. And this is by no means a utility play. It's not like, oh, the biggest DApp on Bitcoin DeFi is going to be from WELSH coin. No. This is a speculation play. This is a degen play. But here's the theory, and I'm going to share it with you guys. The biggest dog coin is 12 billion. The second biggest is 5 billion. The next biggest is under $1 billion. It's bonk. Bonk hit over $1 billion. Do you think that the dog meme on Solana is going to be bigger than the first dog meme on Bitcoin? If the answer is no, let me continue. Do you think that the first dog meme token on Bitcoin can flip Corgi AI, the first dog meme or the big dog meme on Cronos? Do you think it could flip Floki? Or do you think it could even flip COQ on Avalanche, Cock Inu coin? Because that's about a 2x. These coins, Miro, Cock Inu, Wen, Snack, which you heard of, these coins, guys, they're dying a little bit right now. But a lot of these coins, like Miro, for example, Miro was like the one after Dog with Hat and the one after Bonk on Solana. This coin got up to a $250 million market cap. People don't even know about Bitcoin DeFi yet. And memes are memes. They happen. People buy memes. It's the first dog meme on Bitcoin. It's at a $62 million market cap. Do you think that the first dog meme token on market cap should beat the previous market cap high for Miro when the Solana meme hype cycle was coming? $230 million? Well, there you go. There's a 3 or 4x for you. If you believe the answer is yes. I personally believe it's aggressive, guys. It's aggressive. But I personally believe that WELSH should be a top 3 dog meme. If it doesn't flip Bonk, I'd be shocked. If it's after Bonk and it's just under the market cap of Bonk, that's still an incredible gain, guys. But if you believe that it's at all possible for WELSH to flip Bonk, that's a 12x. That's a 12x. And these memes come up out of nowhere. Now, if you don't like memes and all and you don't want to play these games, this is a very speculative play, guys. There's another coin out there called Gus. I got a big bag of Gus as well. Again, up 300%. It's at a $1.64 million market cap. If it goes to 10 million, which again, it's the second dog meme on Bitcoin. And the second dog meme that anybody talked about is at a $90 million market cap. Do you see what I am saying? I'm talking about 40, 50, 100x gains that are legitimately possible with these silly dog coins. Leo, Long, 2 other memes. Let's talk about some real plays. If you're not into the memes and you can't get into the meme plays. Arcadeco, stable coins for Bitcoin, guys. More decentralized than Tether. People talk about Tether in a negative way. We need a truly decentralized stablecoin. Deco is that narrative. This is also at a $53 million market cap. We're talking about the compound and Aave of Bitcoin DeFi. I did a Twitter space this morning that if you missed it, you missed out on a great conversation. Because I had some folks in there that I was talking to that I really enjoyed chatting with, learned a lot, had some folks talking in there with me, but we were talking about that Arcadico, Alex Labs. We're talking about the Uniswap of Bitcoin, guys. We're talking about the compounded Aave of Bitcoin. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Compound, borrowing and lending protocol for Ethereum DeFi. Look at the max time frame. Look at the market cap. This thing got up to a $4 billion market cap. Okay? Here you go. You ready? See, it doesn't even give me Arcadico on here. What I'm trying to show you guys is a $4 billion market cap for Compound, and like it was a $2 billion peak for Aave. Again, these are protocols for Ethereum DeFi, and we're talking now about a protocol for Bitcoin DeFi, Arcadico, Alex Labs. If you can't get behind the memes, and you don't want to speculate on some memes like my psychotic self is doing right now, well, then maybe you want to get on this $53 million market cap coin with a huge stable coin play. Maybe you want to get on Alex Labs, which is essentially the Uniswap of Bitcoin DeFi. And there's some competitors coming out as well. All I'm telling you guys, and that market cap right now, it says it's 365 million. I think it's lower than that. I think it's more towards like 200 and something million, maybe even 150 million. This is all in its infancy. Nobody's talking about this stuff right now. So here's what I did recently, guys. Now, I'm going to just share with you guys. I sold, excuse me, let me unshare the screen while I sign in with my wallet. I sold, and here are the plays. I'm going to tell you guys now. I sold every last BRC20 and Stacks token that I have, and I consolidated them all into the meme coins of Bitcoin and into the Web3 wallet that I'm bullish on for Bitcoin DeFi. Right now, my big bags are Orange, which you can go to Alex Labs to buy. Here you go. Orange, I got 30,000 Orange. Our WELSH, I got 3.6 million WELSH. Yes, that's insane. And I got 87 million Gus. Thousands on thousands of dollars because I believe this narrative so strongly. Does that mean that I'm now bearish on Alex because I sold all my Alex tokens? No. I am getting speculative. I am trying to increase my positions. I will be taking profit out of these ridiculous meme tokens, which I do believe in right now, into Stacks, which is the big layer 2 solution play, the safest play for Bitcoin DeFi exposure. That's what I'm going to take my profit into. I'm going to take my profit into Alex Labs, which is already at $100 and something million market cap, almost a $200 million market cap, very much up there. I was telling people to buy this dip. If you did buy this dip, congratulations. That's an 80% move right there. I'm still bullish on this. Maybe you don't want to dabble with memes, and if that's the case, I get it. I get it. Memes are a joke. They're a joke. Unfortunately, if you miss some of those, you miss a lot of upside, and I have a theory on this WELSH coin that I just can't sit by and not place a bet on that I feel very good about personally. And so the theory is this: if Stacks is going to go up, Alex Labs is going to go up more because it's a lower market cap. And if Alex Labs is going to go up, well, then the tokens that you can buy on Alex Labs that are at a couple $1 million market caps are going to go up as well. And so far, that theory has been playing out. Now, I still have a lot of these orange tokens. I'm very bullish on this. I bought this thing down here. Experienced this whole run. It was a big, beautiful thing. I made a lot of money on this orange token, and I think I'm going to make a lot more money on that. That's why I still got a big bag of it. WELSH is doing extremely well right now. Look at this chart. Again, I bought here, and I still think there's going to be a lot of buying going on. I'm probably not going to be buying any more WELSH, any more Gus, because my positions are insane. I've got thousands in each Gus and WELSH, way more in WELSH than I do in Gus, but Gus is doing more gains right now and catching up to WELSH in a sense. My Gus bags are catching up to WELSH. I don't like Gus nearly as much as I like WELSH because Gus's play is Gus is just the buddy to WELSH. That's kind of the whole concept behind Gus. When you look at the website's, it's a little weak. I mean, about, and then there's tokenomics, and like that's the whole thing. WELSH, I don't even care about the website. I don't even care about any of that. The fact of the matter is this: the facts are the facts, and the fact is WELSH is the first meme. In fact, the first dog meme on Bitcoin. And if you're more bullish on Miro than you are on WELSH, then you're just behind on the narrative. I just don't think you're paying attention. I just don't think that your echo chamber has talked about it yet. I think we're on to one here, guys. I moved a lot. I sold all my Shint. I sold all my Alex. Not that I'm bearish on Alex. I might be bearish on Shint. I don't know. Never understood it. I really like Alex. I really like Stacks. And so for that reason, I'm bullish on the tokens that you can buy on Stacks on Alex Labs. And there's where my bets are. It's as simple as that. If you want to take less risk, you just buy Bitcoin. If you want to take a little bit more risk, then you buy Stacks. If you want to take a little more risk than Stacks, you buy Alex Labs. If you want to take on more risk than that, and you're a degen like me right now, then you're buying dog memes on Bitcoin, guys. That's where my head's at. That's what I'm doing. Still bullish on crypto.com and Crocoin, but I think we got to acknowledge what's happening right now. And I'm trying to do that, which is why I'm talking about Gus going insane. 4 hours ago, I was talking about it. The biggest names in crypto still aren't embracing the Bitcoin narrative. Facts. You are early to Bitcoin DeFi. Bought more WELSH, sold the car, took out 14th mortgage on the house, and started an OnlyFans for my feet. That was a joke, by the way. Haha. Why? Generational wealth. None of that's true, except the fact that I certainly did buy more WELSH 4 hours ago, and I did. Scoopsy potatoes. I was talking about buying the WELSH, guys. Also, I really like Impractical Jokesters. That show's hilarious. Scoopsy potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, guys. Here's Bitcoin. Here's the Bitcoin economy. It's going to be huge, guys. Nobody's looking at the Bitcoin DeFi narrative right now, except for you if you're here and you're listening. WELSH is taking over my life and my portfolio. Why? Not because I'm just going all in, because I've been putting some money in, quite a bit of money, and it's growing and it's insane, and it's one of my biggest holdings now, alongside Crow and a couple of others, but it's big. How is everyone missing this right now? Everybody's missing this right now. Me watching WELSH breaking all-time highs. I'm telling you guys about these things as it's happening, and if you're missing it, then you're just simply not paying attention, friends. Then you're just simply not paying attention. Shout out to Call Me Hunch as well. You know what? Here we go. I was retweeting his stuff because this guy has made some good calls. There's a couple people talking about it. Credit due or credit is owed. He's doing great. There's a lot of people doing great. Mr. Planet Profit in the chat has been talking about a lot of these Bitcoin DeFi plays. We got some others as well that have been talking about Bitcoin DeFis. Let's look at the chat. Let's see what's going on, guys. How we doing? Let's hit the beats. All right. All right, guys. So what do you think? Tell me the facts, guys. How are you feeling? I gave you guys, there's the truth. Those are the facts. I'm all in. I even made a video about it yesterday. I'm all in on WELSH, not all in. Still holding my Crow. Crow bag's holding strong. Feeling good. Got dry lips. Got dry lips. Let's see what's going on, guys. Okay. All right. McLovin asks, does Bitcoin DeFi dip harder when Bitcoin crashes? I would expect it to, my brother. I would expect it to. Mr. Planet Profit agrees as well. Melanjowsy, I don't know what that name is, but I like it. Stacks with a heart. Mr. Planet Profit, very bullish on the Stacks plays. Bitcoin just needs to double. We'll finally hit 100K. I think we could hit 100K this year and break all-time highs this year. McLovin thinks I'll be able to buy a new house after the Bitcoin DeFi bull run, maybe 10 houses. Jonathan Garcia wants to know where to buy WELSH. I buy my WELSH on Alex Labs. The way that it works, guys, is I basically have a couple different wallets. You can see I like the leather wallet. You can also use the Xverse wallet, but you send stacks to your wallet, and then you go ahead and you can just do this, and you could do this, and you could do it, and you could sell 2 stacks, 4 Bitcoin, swap, approve the transaction, call it a day. That's how you could do it if hypothetically you wanted to be a degenerate with me on these crazy dog plays on Bitcoin DeFi that I'm seemingly going all in on right now. Seemingly. Not really all in. But these are insane bags. Some people are buying it on MEXC. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go over to the Bitcoin chart. Let's check out Bitcoin, see what BTC is doing right now. Trying to find its way back up. Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You could be bullish and bearish on anything you want, but look at Bitcoin. Don't fade on Bitcoin, guys. This whole bear market, I was telling you guys, I was buying Ethereum, I was buying Bitcoin. That is true. And now we're playing with some altcoins because it's becoming closer to that time to play around with those altcoins. How do I know that? Look at Ethereum breaking out. Ethereum wants to move, guys, so altcoins are ready to do it too. I think that STX is going to break the all-time highs and send our friend Alex Labs, which I'm still bullish on, even though I sold it. Bullish. Still bullish. Taking profit into Alex Labs, into stacks, and into stacks from my dog memes. Let's see, though. Bitcoin's trying to make its way back up. Smash the like button if you're just joining us, guys. We got 37 viewers, 28 likes if you want to crush the like button. We got Nathan Fing from Australia. Good to see you, mate. McLovin likes Corgi AI better than Welsh. I'm sorry, McLovin, but there's a world where both can exist. And frankly, the first dog meme on Bitcoin is just a little more bullish than the first dog meme or the big dog meme on Cronos because of the market cap of Bitcoin. More money can flow in. There's more Bitcoin whales than there are Cronos whales. There's much bigger bags out there that might want to get a little more degenerate because they can afford to in the Bitcoin ecosystem than there are in the Cronos ecosystem, and that's just facts, friends. Not bearish on Corgi AI, but I am definitely more bearish, or definitely more bullish on Welsh, because it's a smaller market cap. It should at least be bigger than Corgi AI, if not much bigger. If not the biggest dog meme ever, who knows, guys? That's a little much to say. It's early, but you never know. Maybe we go back and I'm spot on to something, or maybe I'm a psycho and I'm going to lose it all. You tell me what your thoughts are in the comments down below. One thing is for sure, my friends, if Bitcoin has a killer dip, these positions are going to get wrecked, but I'm okay with it. And if you're not okay with it, then you shouldn't participate in it at all. General Scarborough says he's a degen dragon. Are you a silly dragon guy, Mr. Scarborough? Something about lizards? Let's see here. Can there be a new dog token that's a unique dog? Emmy says no. Actually, by the way, Corgi AI came out after Welsh. Welsh existed before Corgi AI. Welsh is 2 years old. Fun facts for you. Will Portalcoin be bullish? I think Portalcoin could be bullish. I don't know. Again, I think there's going to be a lot of great coins out there. Marty says risk is where it's at. Couldn't agree more, brother. Not financial advice, he says. Couldn't agree more. Did you DM Chris, by the way, Marty, on that issue you were talking about in DeFi or in Discord? Did you DM Chris, brother? Get him to help you out. He's having issues with the Crypto.com app. I recommend that you guys that are having any issues with the Crypto.com app, DM Chris and let me know. If he responds to you, let me know. I'll put it in my video. I'll basically share with the world that your story, if you're open to it. But very interesting. Yamamoto Spirits buying some Welsh. All right. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Godspeed. Godspeed. Bought Welsh at 2 a.m. over the weekend when it was 0.00008. And now, where are we at? Much higher. Much higher. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, Gus. Yeah, Gus too. Gus is like double that already. That's beautiful. Giving us the credit. No, you deserve all the credit. You're the one that acted, man. You took the initiative. You did your research. You did the research. You believed in a hypothesis. You can lead a horse to water, but you got to drink if you know, you got to assess for yourself if the water's safe, all right? Okay? Because maybe somebody brings you to a spoiled water pond, if you know what I'm saying. Weird analogies. I like analogies. Yeah, DM Chris, brother. DM Chris. Question on Leather and Alex. Is there a way to use the Leather wallet on iOS? No, not yet. Not yet. And matter of fact, Marty, good question. Hey, Kenneth, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in the chat, my guy. But no, as a matter of fact, Marty, the Leather wallet is not available mobile yet, but I did tweet that question out to Leather wallet Twitter account themselves. And you know what? They told me they told me they are going to launch that product. Now, I hope they do it sooner rather than later. Again, maybe orange coin, maybe orange wallet's going to be bigger than leather. I don't know, but I've certainly liking my orange bags as well. They're my 3 most bullish picks right now on Stacks plays, besides Stacks and Alex. If you're looking for more upside and more risk, my 3 bullish, more risk, more upside potential, not facts, just potential, just my research, is WELSH. WELSH, Orange, and Gus. And I'm going to sell that Gus the first chance I get, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. And so I'm going to prep you. Be ready, because I will sell those Gus bags when time is right. I've been telling you guys every time I'm taking profits, guys. I'm going to keep a moon bag of it for sure, because it's only a $1.5 million market cap. But I'll probably take some profit from my Gus into Stacks, into Alex. Getting caught in the beats, y'all. Mrs. Crypto Kip in the chat. Hey, honey. Hey, hun. What's up? What up, girl? That was from Mrs. Crypto Kip. That's my wife, believe it or not. She's in the chat. That's my actual wife, guys. Give some love to Mrs. Crypto Kip in the chat, y'all. She deserves it. Looking for a Bitcoin move, but we're moving the wrong way, friends. Moving the wrong way, friends. It's okay. See what else is going on here. And buying on Alex, that's where I'm doing it, Brandon. That's where I'm buying all these beautiful plays that I'm so darn bullish on. Just kind of looking through these charts. Again, the theory is this, guys. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin. Stacks is the platform they're doing it on. The blockchain, the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. If this thing breaks to all-time highs, then I think we moon on all these other plays that I'm talking to you guys about. Now, if you're just joining us, you're going to want to go back to the beginning of it. You're going to watch this whole thing. You're going to want to watch this whole thing, guys. Let me know, please. By the way, I'm going to do a poll. Do we like the music? Please let me know. Honest truth, guys. And give me some actual feedback. Is the volume okay? Is it all good? Is it good relative to my voice? Is it too loud? Is it too much? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Please let me know the truth, guys. Kenneth Kwan says, Kip has to protect you from YouTube, Mrs. Kip. I got to protect her from the world, my friend. Got to take care of my wife. Got to take care of my wife. Happy wife, happy life. Got a pretty happy life right now. General Scarborough says, I DM Chris. Who's Chris, by the way, for all you guys that are like, who's Chris? Who's the Chris guy? A lot of you Stacks guys have no idea what the Crow fam's talking about it. Chris is the CEO of crypto.com. General Scarborough, my guy, says he DM'd Chris after the AMA and wait times for the support, and he messaged me back saying, top priority to fix in 2024. I agree. Black Sea has his own little story with crypto.com customer support recently, and you know, look, guys, they cut down on their customer support features in the bear market, try to survive. I get it, but is it damaging to the brand? Sure. Does that mean I want to abandon ship and sell my Crow? No. Have I thought about it? Yes. Am I acting on it? No. There's the truth. I'm holding my Crow, guys. I like my narrative too much. I've got my risk plays. The Bitcoin DeFi play is going to make me enough money. The Crow play is the one that made the most sense to me before I heard about the Bitcoin plays. That's where my mind's at. I'm telling you guys what's up. I still am bullish on that thing right there. That's a Crow coin, guys. I'm still bullish on that Crow coin. I'm getting some water, friend. We got some folks that like the music. Please do a vote, guys. Let me know. Do you like the music? Do you not like the music? This is the first time I've done music on my live streams. I've been wanting to do it for a while. These are kind of the beats that I listen to. Unfortunately, I can't find any better beats that are copyright free. There's some other beats that I really like that I was listening to during a poker game. I got great feedback from my friends on this new YouTube music that I found that I really like. I like the house beats. No lyrics. It's mindless. Maybe there's like a you know, something like that, and that's cool, but like too many words, distracts me from the thing that I'm focused on. And most of the time I'm focused on these charts and my crypto research. And so just something in the background is nice. And that's kind of the concept here. General Scarborough, look out. You're hugging and kissing my wife, bro? I'm gonna come at you. No, just kidding. But seriously, no. I'll take it as love. Just don't take it too far, friend, huh? No. I asked for it. I said give her some love. That's some real love. How do you feel about it, Mrs. Crypto Kip? Let us know in the comments down below. Careful. Having some fun, guys. Having some fun. Marty says piccata is supple in the household this week. You know, Marty, I haven't had a lot of chicken piccata lately, and you know, I've really been struggling because of it. Oh, Mrs. Crypto Kip, will you make me chicken piccata? Please? Or sesame chicken tonight. I like sesame chicken. That's a favorite dish. General Scarborough, or my guy. All love, brother. All love. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Bitcoin's crashing. Whoa, sell it all. Don't sell it all. BNS says, I'ma grab more Welsh, brother. I say, amen. Amen. Nathan Ving says, Mr. Kip, do you think Corgi will have another big pump through this bull run, or will it fizzle out? You know, that's a fantastic question, my guy. Let's talk a little bit about it. Here's the story on Crow. Oh, the beat's gone. There it is. Here's the story on Crow. My hypothesis is as follows. Bitcoin pumps, then Ethereum pumps, and it's starting to. And then there's an altcoin rally. Or just Bitcoin pumps, and then there's an altcoin rally in general. And so when you look at Crow versus Bitcoin, what we've seen is lows and highs in the history of Crow versus Bitcoin. And so my theory is this, and I could be wrong. My theory is this. This was the high for Bitcoin. We came back down to the lows. We went back to the highs. We came down to the lows. We could go back to the highs if Crow is valuable and our theory is right, and it's going to play out like Binance did in the last bull cycle and go parabolic at some point. Well, then the chances of that happening are getting closer because we're getting close to the relative bottom for Crow versus Bitcoin, which means eventually the thing's got to have some upside versus Bitcoin, maybe 1,000% rally. Sure. Why not? And so where does that leave us with your question of Corgi AI, and why did I go right to Crow to talk about Corgi AI? Because I'll tell you this. If Crow doesn't pump in a serious way, then I'm not going to expect Corgi AI to pump in a serious way either. But it certainly still could. But let's look at Corgi AI real quick and talk about kind of where I'm seeing that at. So here we go. So what's good is we see these little spikes on these things, and then we see them kind of consolidate for a while, and they get really boring. And this was actually a little short time, right? This was only like a month of boredom. And then we went back and we pumped again. And then we came down and we looked like we were going to pump again. Now we're kind of fizzling out. Solana memes are kind of fizzling out right now, it seems. This Cronos meme is also kind of fizzling out right now. But the good thing is right now, we're not like crashing to death. I mean, if you bought here, well then yes, that's a brutal crash for you. Now, if you're just holding, I get it. Now, I told you guys I was swing trading this. I had full transparency with you guys while I was playing around with the Corgi AI token. I told you guys every day. I sold it. I bought it. I sold it. I'm looking for this. I'm out. I sold it. You know, like I was playing the games. I was swing trading these memes. That's usually what I do with swing trading memes. Now, I'm definitely interested in a longer-term hold for Welsh. I'm swing trading Gus right now because it's pumping with the low market cap. Anyway, back to Corgi AI. Right now, maybe we could fizzle out a little bit lower. Maybe even we see it fizzle down to this 0.0012 level again. We're at 0.0215. Maybe we fizzle out that much lower. Maybe it's a 50% crash for Corgi from here. I don't know. But what is good is right now it's not just absolutely dying, which means you got some loyal holders. I also think that the Cronos community, as long as Crow has that play out of Crow pumping versus Bitcoin like this, then if Crow starts to break out versus Bitcoin, then the whole Cronos ecosystem is likely to explode, and maybe we come out of this consolidation period and then we make new highs. Can this go back to $1 billion? Yeah, maybe. Can it go to 10 billion? I would not expect Corky AI to go to 10 billion, but anything can happen in a bull cycle, guys. This is more of a short-lived pump. This is maybe if you're playing around with some DeFi in Cronos, you kind of get in a trade, you kind of get out of a trade. That's kind of how I'm looking at Corky AI, but you do you. You got to do you, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just like, you have to follow your heart. I'm open to new perspectives. I'm open to new opinions. I'm open to pivoting at any time. I'm open to taking in new information because that's just me trying to be a logical human. If logic takes me in a certain direction, then and I can make sense of something, then I'm okay to pivot. And that's exactly what I did. That's why I sold my crypto.com NFTs. There's no logic that's telling me at this point to sell my Cronos tokens, especially with, this chart right now that I believe in so much of Crow versus BTC. Can't possibly sell my Crow at this stage in the game. That would be a silly, silly move. That's what you call the opposite of diamond hands. Paper hands, man. But, I told you guys with the Corky AI play, I was just swing trading. That's exactly what I did. Can there be another pump on that? Long-winded answer to just say, yes, it can. But I don't think it goes to the moon, parabolic. I think it's going to be hard to become a millionaire on Corky AI at this point. You probably already missed the boat on the millionaire bags for Corky AI, if I'm just being honest with you. But I don't think you missed the boat on WELSH. And maybe Gus? I don't love Gus, but I certainly like it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go back in time and look at the truth here, guys. Look at the story that I'm telling you. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting story. Let's see what else we got. Questions and buying on Alex. Yes. What else we got? Nathan Fing, thanks for the question. Hope I answered your question. I hope you like the answer. If you didn't, I'm sorry, brother. I just speak the truth, my friend. Kenneth Kwan, I'm hoping a dip comes so we have a nice correction so I can accumulate one last time. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Cronos is a late pump in the bull run, says General Scarborough. Couldn't agree more, brother. Buying your dollars for pennies right now. I think we get a $1 Crow. I think we get a $2 to $5 Crow. My mind has not changed. Let's see what else we got going on here. So here you go. It's very, very interesting right now. We've got WELSH moving back up. Here's your hourly candles. It's moving back up. And so is Orange. And so is Gus. This candle was pretty hollow in the beginning of the day. WELSH was certainly more hollow. Again, I bought more here. And Bitcoin is coming down a little bit. Very interesting. Very interesting. So if Bitcoin crashes, that doesn't necessarily mean that WELSH needs to crash. It's not a matter of fact. It's a matter of speculation and logic, which sometimes coins defy logic, especially if they're low enough market cap. And maybe people take their Bitcoin profits and move into WELSH and Corgi. Maybe Bitcoin pumps, and then when Bitcoin finally dumps after a pump, then WELSH pumps. I don't know. I'm speculating. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure it out. Daryl Clark with a $5 super chat. Thanks for the love, brother. You must be making money, Daryl. What'd you make some money from, brother? That's the only reason you could possibly be so generous to give us a super chat. Thanks for the compliment on the stream, brother. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hopefully you become a subscriber. Hopefully you join us on a day-to-day basis as we're doing these live streams. We're going to keep them coming Monday through Friday. We do have members on this channel as well. If you want to become a member, you can do so down below on the link in the description. Check it out. But did you make some money, Daryl? What else inspired the super chat other than you're making money based on some of the things we're talking about, maybe, hopefully. Or you're new. And if you're new, welcome. Nathan Fing likes the conversation. Very good to see. Kenneth Kwan says, don't you think the sell pressure of a $1 narrative is going to reject $2? Kenneth Kwan, you never know, brother. You never know. You really do. You don't. That's why my theory is this. You know, I don't really care about the short-term, mid-term for Bitcoin, crypto.com, Crow. I care about the short-term right now with my little meme plays that I'm talking about for certain. Swing trades. That's what swing trades are. I got a holding portfolio, though, of Welsh now. I'm going to be holding some of that stuff because I think it's going to be huge. But, no. I mean, no. Look at what Binance did in the last bull cycle. And then come talk to me about Crow and resistance. You know, just, you never know. You never know. BTC can't crash, says Ron H. Too much ETF price action. If you're right, then I'm ready. Bring me my millions now. Then I'm ready. And I think you are too. If you guys have been in this chat, then you're probably ready too. We'll always look for another dip. We'll always look for another dip. Just like Kenneth Kwan wants. But there's no guarantees they come, friends. There's no guarantees they come. Very interesting, though, to me that right now we do have Bitcoin coming down just a little bit while we have these Bitcoin plays still moving. Yeah. So here we go. Bitcoin is down. Let's see. Let's just go to the daily candles, huh? Let's play that game. So look, you have a red daily candle for Bitcoin. Almost down 1%. And you have a green daily candle for Welsh. And not yet for orange, but certainly a green candle for Gus. So $1.5 million market cap coin. This thing could crash to zero tomorrow. And it was within the cards the entire time. That's the whole thing. Welsh. I expect Welsh to stand the test of time more than Gus. Gus, I'm here for a good time, not the long time. And for Welsh, I'm here for a good time and a long time, I think. It just makes too much sense to me, friends. All right, folks. We got 40 viewers, 36 likes. I've been here for an hour and 6 minutes. I got to go. I got some stuff to do, but I do appreciate each and every single one of you. If you're new to this channel, well, welcome. We're making a bunch of money. See these charts? I told folks that I was buying right here. And if you did, well, then congratulations. You've almost got a 4X on your hands already. There's other plays we've been talking about. And if you're just joining and you want to hear more, well, this stream is over, but you can always join us in the next one tomorrow. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. If you guys want to take advantage of these volatilities happening in these Bitcoin and crypto markets and you don't have a leverage trading platform that you're able to do so on yet, well, you can sign up for Femex in the link in the description down below. You get some free money when you do so. But please, please, please be safe when you're playing with leverage, guys. If you want to become a member on this channel, you can do so in the link in the description down below. Let me know, guys, if you enjoyed the music. Just do a quick vote for me before I end this poll and end this stream. If you like the music, please let me know the truth because I care what you guys think in terms of the quality of these streams, in terms of how I run it. I take your feedback, and we change based on what you guys want to see. I'm not going to change my mind based on what you guys want to hear. I'm going to tell you guys what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, because that's how we have to do it. If we're going to be legitimate at all, and it's not financial advice, but we're going to be truthful. We're going to be honest. We're going to tell you guys the truth. No filter, but when it comes to the vibe, I care what you think. So do you like the music? If yes, if no, let me know in that voting category. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Don't forget, friends, to DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you in the next one. 61% of you guys like the music, and so we will have some music next time as well. We'll see how it goes, guys. That's all I got. I'll see you next time. Peace.